I'm Tanya Kersey, founder and executive director of the Hollywood Black Film Festival. The reason the festival started, or the reason I started the film festival, was because I looked at Hollywood, looked at the industry, and I realized that African Americans didn't have a place where they met with mainstream Hollywood, meaning there wasn't a place where mainstream Hollywood could come, see our films, meet our talent, and see the diversity and the beauty of all the talent we had to offer. And so I wanted to have a film festival as a place where we could bring Hollywood in, we could screen films, we could have panels and workshops, informative topics, and I was really blessed to have been started the festival at USC School of Film and Television. Our first year out the gate, really lucky. We had Academy Award winner Forrest Whitaker as our honorary chairperson, and we had sponsors like Danny DeVito. So the industry saw right away that we were kind of in the mix, and you know, everybody likes to jump on a bandwagon, and the bandwagon at that time was the Hollywood Black Film Festival. So we got a really great start with the festival, and it's been 10 great years ever since.
Hopefully, you know, there are people out there that are interested in our voice, our original voice, hopefully, our independent voice, and I think that's why they're important.
I just think this is a great forum for black filmmakers to showcase what they do.
They bring the powerful people, the people who do have the money, to meet the people who do not have the money, and the distribution and the wherewithal to get their films out there. And when you meet those people, you might find that they've been looking for someone just like you.
It's become so much easier to get directly to our audience. You know, the World Wide Web and the internet and all of that, making it so much more accessible that we can get our stories to that niche that wants to see it.
This gives them an opportunity to show their wares and meet and greet and network and all that kind of stuff.
It's much more gratifying to have done something yourself and to get accolades from your own people and come out and get to schmooze with each other and see all these beautiful black people out here.
It's important that we tell the stories that we need to see, not want to see, need to see.
What happens with festivals, they start very small, somebody's brainchild, and then the momentum just picks up. And then we come out and celebrate these things like we're doing tonight, and the world hears about them.
We as the NAACP have fought for a long time against discrimination in the industry, and we're glad that people are taking in their own hands and investing their own money and making their own films to get the word out.
This is the who's who of Hollywood. Black Hollywood is out in force. This is an amazing event. I mean, it's just like wall to wall, who's who. I'm meeting everybody. I'm excited.
Hey, Malik Dukar from Lionsgate at the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
My name is Rob Hardy with Rainforest Films, director, producer, and you are rolling with the Hollywood Black Film Festival 2007.
Hey, this is Roger Bob from Tyler Perry Studios, shouting you out here at the 2007 Hollywood Black Film Festival.
Nothing quite like the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
I'm really honored to be a part of this festival. I think it's a landmark festival.
I premiere my documentary, Movement Revolution Africa, on Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. at the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
You're never gonna make it that way, sweetie. Shush! You've already woken up the whole city of LA, for God's sake.
It's just not. Are your peers, and one out of three of y'all gonna make it. 4. 1 out of 4.
They bring.
And the best piece of advice I can give you about investors is, God bless you if you can get different people to get pieces of a movie. It's much easier to write something that you know is going to sell.
I think we've put together an incredible lineup representative of the vast creative talents of emerging and veteran black filmmakers. The films that we screen really reflect the full diversity of the black experience in America and across the globe, and they represent a wide range of cinematic expressions from progressive black voices.
From star-studded red carpets to hot parties and, of course, lots of movies, the Hollywood Black Film Festival had it all.
This is our 10th anniversary, and we're screening 102 films this year, about 20 feature films out of that. We've got documentaries. We've got everything from Tavis Smiley's Stand to the producers of Proud Family. They've got an animated short called The Jammies.
The 6-day festival opened with a double feature, the documentary short Obama, Tears of Joy. It was followed by the urban drama Doughboys.
This is about 4 youths in LA who get in some trouble, and it's really an example of all the bad things that can happen to you when you make one decision wrong.
Then it was off to the after party, hosted by KJLH Radio.
Tell us why KJLH wanted to be a part of the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
I think it was good as a perfect fit for us. You know, we're a heritage black radio station in the city of Los Angeles, and it only seems right that we're part of this big event.
In addition to the parties, there were lots of panels, like this one on building a career as a director, featuring Bill Duke, George Tillman, Benny Boom, and Oz Scott. For actors, a boot camp with Michael Beach, Eric LaSalle, and friends, plus a conversation with the cast and crew of Notorious.
We talked about what I did to prepare to be B.I.G., the things that I had to do, where my mentor was at the time.
Back at festival headquarters, more panels. This conversation on film focused on getting movies made, while another explained how to get that Hollywood look. There was also a storyteller competition directed by Don Welch. It featured a live stage reading starring Loretta Devine and Oba Babatunde. Closing day meant awards day. The winners received grants from Kodak and meetings with Hollywood power brokers.
The feature film goes to Blue. Everybody out there, thank you so very much.
Later that night, the cast of Insecure debuted their new relationship drama.
Insecure is premiering tonight. Tell us what it means to be a part of the Hollywood Black Film Festival.
Well, it's absolutely an honor to be a part of this film festival. This is a film festival that celebrates artwork that's done by us, that stars us, that tells our story.
I'm Anita Bennett in Beverly Hills.